The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Virgil Ortiz announced that he wants to fight the winner of Spence Fundora next and not Terrence Crawford like Turki Al-Sheikh announced. So if you watch the fight, they gave the microphone to super fan Turki Al-Sheikh, and he announced that he wants Virgil Ortiz to fight Terrence Crawford if he got past Buachuk. Well, they put the microphone up to Virgil Ortiz, and he stated that he has different plans, and we're going to listen to what Virgil Ortiz said. So here's what Virgil Ortiz said when they asked him who he wanted to fight next.
Well, now you have that belt around your waist. How does that feel? It feels great, but now we got to fight the winner of Fundora and Spence. That's what we're after right now. Well, now
so you heard him. We got to fight the winner of Fundora Spence. That's what we're after right now. So there seems to be a disagreement of sorts, or maybe they're on a different page. But Trill Dollar Bill, Ortiz wants the winner of Fundora Spence. Turki Al-Sheikh wants him to fight Crawford. What's your opinion on this? What fight do you think is best? Do you think Ortiz is ready for Crawford? Give us the Trill perspective.
First of all, shout out to Fundora, Sebastian Fundora. Shout out to his sister. She is a dope little fighter. Shout out to her. And she got the victory last night. Shout out to her. Shout out to Victor Ortiz. Put in Turki Al-Sheikh in his place.
This is Virgil.
Virgil, excuse me. Virgil Ortiz. Put in Victor.
I know. It's so easy to make that mistake.
Oh man. Yo, are they fighting? Is Victor Ortiz fighting Mayweather? That's crazy.
I think he's fighting that Gotti guy.
Yeah, after the Gotti fight, they're saying that they was gonna have an exhibition, him and Victor Ortiz. That's hilarious. But yeah, Virgil Ortiz, shout out to him for putting Turki Al-Sheikh in this place. You don't run boxing. You might say what you would like, but you don't run nobody. You don't control nobody. Shout out to Ortiz, letting them know. I'll pick my own path. You ain't gonna tell me what you want to do. Like I got to do what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight Crawford. I want to create my own path. I got people I want. I want to win out of Spencer Fundora. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I got the next step for that belt. Don't tell me who to fight. I know who I want to fight. But shout out to Virgil Ortiz. I thought that was what's up. Somebody telling Turki Al-Sheikh no. Now Turki Al-Sheikh gonna be mad at Virgil. Bro, you're gonna put out a tweet. You're gonna put out a tweet. Oh, he don't know what's good for him.
He don't know what's best for him. He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand boxing.
He doesn't have the intellect to understand the bigger picture of what I'm doing.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, and shame on Oscar. Shame on you, Oscar. Oscar was standing his ground. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but Oscar, it was just one thing though. They was like, oh, so you having a partnership with Al-Sheikh? Oscar was like, he's working to make the big fights. He was like, man, listen, he was like, he's trying to get some money from him, you know? Like, but yeah, man, it's crazy. Oscar was even throwing out, hey, don't forget about Tim Dazoo. Forget Tim Dazoo.
We got that coming up. We got that coming up for y'all. Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow the bouncing ball.
No, you good. I'm saying that's a preview. We got that one coming up.
Yo, bro. if that ain't one of those brat moves, like y'all ain't pick me, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, and y'all still want to rock with the Al-Sheikh freak? Go ahead. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Y'all can go hold hands with him. I'm out of it. You know what I'm saying? Stick up for yourselves, guys. If y'all don't want to go hold hands, y'all don't have to. Okay? Stick up for yourself and your career. You know?
No, 1000%. Look, Turki Al-Sheikh said what he wants. Great. Fans want a lot of things. Fans want Canelo to fight Benavidez for free and for their own entertainment. Fans want what they want. That's cool. But at the end of the day, Virgil Ortiz is the one in charge of his career, and he said who he wants next. He said he wants Spencer Fundora. Now, you can't fault someone for that. People are going to be like, oh, well, he said he wants Crawford. He wants to make Crawford. Let's be real. Let's address the elephant in the room. Dudes don't want to fight Crawford. They don't. And even when Crawford moves up in weight, takes on the number one guy in the division, and beats him soundly, he still gets no credit for it. You know, I feel bad because I realized for years I just wanted to see the Crawford fight, and I do stand by Crawford was pricing himself out, and he needed to humble himself and take, you know, the lower end of the split to make the Spence fight happen. But he did that. And he beat Spence, and now he's in the driver's seat, and now he's putting on great performances, and people still hate on Crawford. So I don't know what that's about. But Virgil Ortiz clearly doesn't want to fight Crawford. 2 times he could have activated his mandatory. He could have got a shot at Terrence Bud Crawford. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. So he wants to fight Spence Fundora. And there's nothing wrong with that because he's been inactive. He's been dealing with issues. Remember, they announced that he had some health condition. So he wants to be better. He wants to get experience. He wants to have more fights so he can be sharp when he goes against Bud. And let's be honest, it may be a bit strategic as well. Bud Crawford's 36 years old. Let's age him a little bit more, and hopefully when he steps in the ring with me, that's when Father Time will kick in. So there's you know levels to this. Although I guarantee you this, none of you will make excuses for Bud Crawford if he steps in the ring with Virgil Ortiz at 38 saying he's too old to fight Verge like you're doing with Vasily Lomachenko when it comes to Tank. But the reality, you said what?
And Virgil gets a chance to grab 2 belts with the winner of Spencer Fundora. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that helps him with negotiations with Terrence Bud Crawford. In trying to get a bigger piece of the share, you know, but Turki Al-Sheikh can say what he wants. Now, Virgil Ortiz deviated from what Turki Al-Sheikh said. Now we're going to see how he treats Virgil Ortiz and how he reacts with Virgil Ortiz. Oscar De La Hoya should be ashamed of himself because Oscar De La Hoya did a major flip-flop saying Turki can't tell us what to do. Turki doesn't run boxing, only to go and sign with him, a partnership with him, and kneel and kiss the ring. And everyone's telling me how all these other companies were doing so well, but they caved and ran to sign with Turki Al-Sheikh to save their careers. Because let's be honest, they were losing money. Top Rank has already admitted they were losing money. Bob Arum's quoted as saying, I lost so much money on Terrence Crawford, I could have built a house in Beverly Hills, right? Right. It's documented that the Zone has lost over Billy. People act like they're sitting in the rooms with Matchroom and they know Matchroom's finances and how much money they got, but they don't. And Matchroom couldn't wait to sign a partnership deal with Turki Al-Sheikh and make him the face of what they do. Let him tell them what to do. Same with Frank Warren. Frank Warren, TNT didn't want to re-sign with Frank Warren, so Frank Warren needed a new network, whatever. All these guys are happy to take Turki Al-Sheikh's money because he's bailing them out from their bad decisions and their failing companies. Remember, the Zone charges $30 a month for a subscription plus pay-per-view, so they have to continuously put on cards that they can't afford to keep doing without losing money. It's just a fact. So Turki Al-Sheikh comes in, and now he has a huge piece of the pie with these partnership deals that he signed. The guy who everyone was laughing at, acting like he was going to go out of business, talking like he was going to go out of business, is Al Heyman. Al Heyman is still putting on shows on his own. And why? He has 2 of the major pieces in boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Tank Davis, 2 guys who can stand alone and sell pay-per-views. And so as long as he structures cards around these guys, he can compete and he can make profits off of his fights. Because regardless of what people are trying to say, right, with Turki Al-Sheikh, did Crawford's fight with Magrimov generate revenue? Did it turn a profit? or did they lose money? They had to give away a car. They had to pay stars to come out. They had to do all this. They're losing money. They're not generating money. But for all those people talking trash about Canelo versus Berlanga, let me ask you this question, and we're gonna check and we're gonna see: will Canelo versus Berlanga sell more than Crawford versus Madrimov? And if it does, then Al Heyman just generated more money than Crawford Madrimov with less hype, spending less money, didn't have to pay Eminem, didn't have to give away a car, didn't have to do all this. That's called good business. What Turki Al-Sheikh is doing is he's overpaying. That's not sustainable. And that's why he's getting upset, because he's doing all this and he still doesn't have the control he thought he would have at this point in time. And if that continues, his plan might fail. But anyways, just to dive into this, I don't think that Ortiz is ready for Bud Crawford. He's smart for not fighting Bud Crawford. If you're going to fight Bud Crawford, make it the last fight, like Earl Spence did. Earl Spence did the blueprint. Earl Spence probably knew the whole time he couldn't beat Bud. He wanted to cash out, whatever. My thing is, if you're Ortiz, go get 2 belts, add to the collection, and then that way you look like a very appealing guy in negotiations when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford. Turki doesn't run your career. More fighters need to say no to Turki Al-Sheikh.
Turki's like, he's like a guy that spent all that money and still ain't get her. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. That's my brother Caden, LLG for life. We the Boxing Bros.